find my struggles follow from what she did, but I is woman, so what we did. Am I conceited for my thoughts? I placed a ticking cross inside a knot, make a game of noughts and crosses worth.
A beautiful shot of the luscious grounds in Charlotte, from where we'll be broadcasting today's matchup. Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter tonight. And here at the table, two NBA greats, Grant Hill and Chris Webber. Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaking out. You look at New York, they're slotted in at 9th in the conference, but it's still early in the year. And, of course, there are the Hornets, a game and a half behind.
Right now for Charlotte, they hyped it up at the start of the year, but haven't really followed through. They're so disappointed, and really, so are their fans.
We all know talking the talk is easy, but carrying through, that's another story. The naysayers' predictions were basically on point.
We're just about ready for tip-off. But first, let's hear from the sideline. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, Brian. Well, it might go without saying, but LaMelo Ball grew up in a basketball family. At their home in Chino, California, some intense games with his older brothers were played. LaMelo said, quote, they were serious, slamming into the gate. That's where you develop, hating to lose. Everybody's going hard. I wish I could have seen it, B.A.
It's led to this, Allie. Thanks for that. And some new faces and new places this year, Grant. How long do you think it takes for a new player to fit in?
Well, you know, some players never fit in, but depending upon the style, it varies from player to player.
And here's the starting group for the New York Knicks. Inside, we have Randall and Robinson. Fournier, the 2, Barrett at the small forward, and it's Brunson in at the point guard. And for the Hornets, Ball and Rozier work together in the backcourt. P.J. Washington out there with Gordon Hayward, and it's Plumlee in at the 5 spot.
Here we go.
And so off the tip, it's Charlotte. Ball finds Plumlee. With the drive. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
A monster finish with authority.
And he hangs on the rim for a little extra spice. And here's Brunson from the arc. Here's Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Ooh, this is what makes Randall so special. His ferocity on the boards is admirable.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Knicks. Here's Brunson.
And he's really silencing all the haters. Randall has become a guy you can run the offense through time and time again.
And the shot's good.
Just taking it right to the rim. And no one was there to greet him.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Now here's Ball. 33 points last game. Three-pointer Rozier. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time. And Randall effectively became a point center starting last year.
And Coach put him in spots where he can make easy reads. So Randall knows exactly when to attack and when to look for a teammate. And that's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Talk about great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch.
Here's Rozier. He had 25 points in his last game. Hayward with it. Randall's in his pocket. Back to Washington. Lets it go. And no good. His first shot of the night, missing. The Knicks have gone 3 of 4 to get things going. Pass to Barrett. The kick out to Brunson. Here's Robinson. Brunson passes to Barrett. On the take. Up and in on the layup.
His offensive skill set is off the charts. He has more than a few ways to punish him.
About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Ball against Brunson. Pass to Hayward. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Outside Barrett. Let's go with a 3. Nails it from 3. Barrett's got 5.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Ball against Brunson. Shot to stop the run. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. 7-point spread. Outside Barrett. And the Knicks, another three.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Charlotte calls timeout.
One thing you know when defending Barrett, he wants to get to the rim every chance he can.
Let's take a look at the best defenses in the league over the last 10 games. 5th on the list, the Knicks.
Well, they've dialed up the defense in a big way. You've got to get creative, right, if you're going to find ways to score against them these days.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. And you know, Grant, on his attacks to the basket, Barrett is looking for points, a foul, or both.
Oftentimes initiating the contact, too. As he gets more established in the league, he'll get more calls to go his way.
Now here's Randall. Last game for him, he had 14. Shoots a fadeaway, and the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
And since he's wide open, he's got time to add a little style with the fadeaway.
Ball with it. A go-to option for this team. He puts up nearly 17 a game. Here he goes. And yep, it's good.
That's a perfect setup. Solid screen. Defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
Brunson passes to Barrett. Outside for Randall. Takes a three. Barrett against Hayward. 6 to shoot. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Fournier with the bucket.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
For Charlotte, they've gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Brunson against ball. It's Hayward on the wing. To the middle. Ooh, stolen by Fournier. Fast break, New York. Here's Randall, and it's Randall with the jam.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Going for the juggler right off the bat. Be jumping out to an impressive early lead.
And it's the Hornets with the ball, following the bucket by the Knicks. Ball passes to Hayward. They double team Hayward. Plumlee with it. Back to Hayward. Here's the three. It's hauled in by Robinson. New York has gone 4 of 6 from deep to start this game. Back to Brunson. Outside Barrett. 1:14 left in the first quarter here. From downtown, and the Knicks, another three.
And they've got the D reeling. A full 3-point attack right off the tip.
To the inside. Here's Ball. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Ball's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game. Brunson against Ball. Brunson on the drive. He can't get that one to fall. Ooh, excellent D there from Ball. There's 42 seconds left in the first. Hayward to pass to Washington. Over Brunson. It's rebounded by Barrett. Barrett's got 4 rebounds now. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
R.J. Barrett.
And he drops the first. A big group substitution here for New York. Barrett drops them both. Charlotte has gone 2 of 3 from three-point land so far. On the attack, Oubre, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, even a slight movement is going to catch a ref's eye. I mean, they're trained to focus on that.
And I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
Showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
Oh, no good on the last-second attempt there. And so it's the New York Knicks in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. And the three ball has been huge in building this lead. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. Well, in this era of load management, Gordon Hayward says often it's out of the player's hands.
There's certain times where it's not our decision to not play. There are certain times where guys want to play, and the coaching staff and the training staff feels like it's in the team's best interest to not play. You know, there's certain injuries you really can't play with.
That's Gordon trusting the team doctors, Grant.
Yeah, and as a player, that's some tough luck with injuries. He's got to heed them when they tell him to rein it in.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck. There's plenty of time left in this one. And a comfortable margin for the Knicks here, guys.
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Well, yeah, this is their preferred pace, and it's gotten them out to an early lead.
So here are the five for New York as they start the second. Rose and Barrett pair up at the 1 and the 2. Cam Reddish is out there with Carmelo Anthony. And it's Toppin in at the 5, roaming the paint. No good on that one. And Grant, you were named co-rookie of the year alongside Jason Kidd back in '95. Something that's only happened 3 times in NBA history.
Yeah, I'm still bitter about that. I was robbed. Jason knows that. Everyone knows that. Nah, Jason and I, we are good friends. We joke about this all the time, but it was really an honor to share this award with someone of his caliber. Really one of the true greats to ever play in the NBA. But I was still robbed.
And Charlotte shooting around 50% in the game so far. On the attack, Oubre. And down it goes. 2 points.
They have no answer defensively inside.
New York has got 5 of 7 threes to drop here tonight. Here's Barrett. Takes it inside. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And one move ahead of the defense, a solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
Oubre can't hit. Knicks shooting a legendary 79%. Their offense is just on a tear. Rose right side. Pass to Toppin. Here's Rose. Just 5 to shoot. And off target. He starts the game 0 for 1. Bridges outside. Now Oubre from behind the arc. Gets the 3 to fall. Oubre's got 7 points.
Oh, great ball movement from Bridges there. Self-awareness, selfless attitude leading to the wide open shot.
Fournier's checked in for Barrett. And it's the Knicks with the ball. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
The three-pointer has been a major weapon for them in early stages. I mean, they'd be smart to keep moving and working on the perimeter.
Another positive has been their play in the paint offensively.
The first free throw is good. He's off on the second.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
Rose against Ball. Three-pointer Rozier. And the Hornets, another three.
When Rozier is making this, it's like seeing him stretch the floor.
With the teardrop. The shot won't fall. Ooh, excellent D there from Ball. The Hornets have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter.
And LaMelo Ball has really impressed right out of the gate. Really wondering how he would compare to his brother, Lonzo, too. His playmaking and rebounding have just been outstanding.
And they get it back. Connects from downtown. Ball's got 7 points in the game.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Fournier. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. Boy, the future for Ball is indeed bright. This is a guy who just loves the game. And, Chris, more importantly, someone that wants to win.
That kind of mentality goes along. He's an exciting player to watch for sure. I mean, he's only just getting started on his hopefully promising career.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a 10-point pass. The Knicks have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Here's Rose. That one goes. Count it. And now it's a 10-point New York lead.
Look at the muscles of Rose right there. I mean, that's just an outstanding job. Accepting the physicality and pummeling his way through.
Now here's Ball. He has 7. Bridges finds Ball. Again, the miss by the Hornets.
His field goal percentage has dipped this quarter. I mean, his movement has to be better. He has to find the open spots on the floor.
He got a piece of it.
Oh, nice defense from Bridges. When he hustles like this, he's capable of swatting shots.
The 3 from Ball. And they'll get another chance. Pass to Oubre. Three-pointer Rozier. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Rozier. So for the Hornets, Plumlee comes in for Carey. And Washington is subbed in for Bridges. And the Knicks making a change here. New York has got 5 of 7 threes to drop here tonight. Randall outside. Back to Brunson. Here's Reddish. And too long on the shot.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
Come on, you can't be selfish. You got to be willing to make the next pass. Otherwise, it's just predictable.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
Man, how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
Here's Brunson after the basket by Charlotte. Here's Reddish. Pass to Brunson. Ooh, Washington with the defensive effort.
Very aggressive defense to prevent the easy lay-in.
Ball against Brunson. And here's Rozier. Ball with it. 5 on the clock. Now here's Oubre. Back to Ball. Beyond the arc. Sinks makes that one. Now shooting 5 of 10 and looking sharp.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
And that's why they're running plays for him. They're getting him the ball and letting him go to work.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
The coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy baskets like this.
Just magnificent. I mean, he punishes the D for a lackluster effort.
They look a little disorganized there. The result is an emphatic jam.
Oh, well, listen, guys, that was great work, making them pay for the laps on defense.
To the paint. Here's Washington. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got his 4th assist with that last one. The Knicks with the lead. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. And that one's good. Randall's got 6.
Hey, the key is confidence, which is exactly what Randall displayed there, taking and connecting.
Now Rozier. 6 points for him. Outside Oubre. He gets it off. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so that's the end of the first half. Knicks out in front, leading by 9. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Thanks so much. I'm here with Coach Tom Thibodeau. And Tom, what's it going to take down the stretch to win this ball game?
I think just tough defense, take good shots, not turn the ball over, play smart.
Back to the basics. Thanks, Coach.
All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the 3rd quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. It was all R.J. Barrett in the first quarter. He had 18 points and 4 rebounds. And taking a look at the Knicks, Shaq, what'd you think?
Well, they've shown a lot of discipline at the offensive end. It's not about getting the quick shots, it's about getting the good shot. And if you want to know how that approach is working, just check out their field goal percentage.
Looking at Charlotte, Kenny, your thoughts?
What I'd like to see them do is push the action a little bit. We talk about getting your points within the flow, but sometimes you got to go outside, force it a little bit, take some tough shot, draw some contact, and manufacture points.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the 3rd period.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Nice game. Great performance by R.J. Barrett.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
Yeah, the defense didn't do a very good job of staying connected to him. We will see if they make an adjustment.
Here's Brunson. Rozier the 2 with Hayward at the 3. Mason Plumlee out there with P.J. Washington. And it's Ball in at the 1. So that's the group out there for Charlotte.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
Yeah, he's just not giving the ball up. He's passing with a purpose, and it's leading to scores.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Charlotte is shooting pretty well at 45%. And Washington powers it through.
Oh, I like the floor awareness on display from Rozier. Awesome job finding the open team.
And here are the Knicks now. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
One thing you can give Terry Rozier credit for are those fast hands. You must keep the ball locked up when he's around because he's always hunting for his next steal.
Back to Hayward. Plumlee passes to Ball. Fires from deep. He drops it from range. Ball's got 15 points.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Count that bucket. And the Knicks lead by 8. And Rozier's quickness as a defender does much more than just create turnovers.
Yeah, he's tough to shake off when he's covering you. I mean, he puts constant pressure on the shooters and doesn't allow them to take comfortable shots.
Knocks down the triple.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Rozier against Fournier. Outside Barrett. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. P.J. Washington picks one up.
R.J. Barrett.
Shooting 2.
Free throw drops for Barrett. So for the Hornets, Carey's checked in for Plumlee. McDaniels comes in for Washington. And it's Bouknight in for Rozier. And Barrett drops them both. And here are the Hornets now. 7-point differential. The 3 from Ball. And the Hornets, another 3.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
The Knicks have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. And there's Brunson. That one's good. On the assist by Barrett. Brunson's got 8 points.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
There's Ball with a 3. Drains the triple.
And that bucket from beyond the arc puts them within reach. He's really been putting that shot to work.
That's the big reason this game is still so close. I mean, he's been lights out from long range.
Now a timeout called by New York. And you think about the draft profile of LaMelo Ball. Grant, the court vision has been as good as advertised.
I mean, he's just a gifted passer who sees over defenders. He enjoys making those flashy plays. He's been everything you want from a playmaker.
Bridges, he's checked in for Charlotte. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. There's Ball with a 3. And the Hornets, another 3.
The strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
But it had to be these days. You need to stretch the floor somewhat to make everything else work.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
This is why they go to him. When the game is tight, he ups his intensity level.
And so it's Charlotte with it. After the basket by New York. And Ball gets it to go.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
New York trailing. And here's Anthony. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here in the second half, these teams still neck and neck.
I really like how each team is matching the other's intensity.
There's Ball with a 3. That shot, no good. So New York will take it the other way now. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Rose into the lane, and they pick up 2. And now a 3-point New York lead.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Charlotte calls timeout. The Knicks making a switch here. Reddish is checked in. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. The 3 from Ball. Nails hits it from beyond the arc. Ball's got 33 points.
Wow, he doesn't make those kind of plays too often. Sweet move inside.
Barrett up top. 20 points for him.
That's a break for the D right there. I mean, he takes advantage of open looks inside more often than not.
Ball outside from deep three-point range. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. And Miles Bridges is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Charlotte making some changes. Washington's checked in for Carey. And it's Oubre in for LaMelo Ball. Here's Rose. Drops in the layup for two. Rose has got 4 points in the quarter.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
Outside Oubre. The three. Sends it home from three-point land. And the Hornets lead by 1.
Oh, give Oubre credit. I mean, he didn't come into the league as a top shooter. He's put the time in on that part of his game.
The Knicks have gotten 7 of their first 11 attempts to go in this half. There's the steal. And here they come. Here's Washington. And it's in there. Washington's got 6 points.
Throughout the second half, they've achieved excellent efficiency on the offensive end.
Here's Rose. He's got 6. 1:11 left in the third. The 11-footer puts it up from 12, and that's good for 2. Anthony's got his second bucket on the night.
Well, Rose will generate points in any situation. Here he does it by feeding a wide open man.
Here's Oubre. No good that time. New York goes the other way with it. Their next game playing at home as the Pacers come to town. And that kicks off a string of 3 home games for them. Neither team has been able to assert its dominance over the other.
Yeah, the struggle is real tonight. 7 lead changes and still in the third quarter.
Three-pointer, Bouknight, and again, Charlotte with the triple.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, these days, so much emphasis on the perimeter game, but you can see why after that sequence.
And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
And he knows it, too. He tried to get away with it. Sometimes you do. That time he didn't.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
Yeah, what a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Hayward, he's checked in for Charlotte. Rozier comes in for Oubre. The Hornets with a lead. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Bouknight's shot is good.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
New York has gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. Pass to Reddish. Down low. Here's Randall. Can't hit from in close.
That works just like they drew it up until the part where he short arms the play.
And it's rejected. Rose outside. No good.
On defense, Bridges has a good mix of strength and speed. Keeps his man under solid pressure.
Points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. It's the Hornets up by 4. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The fourth quarter is coming up next. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, he put it on the platter and it was served cold. Now, I love the poise, the decisiveness. This is how you run an offense.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth. Barrett plays the small forward with Randall in at the 4. Evan Fournier is out there with Derrick Rose, and it's Robinson in at the center position. Washington passes to Rozier, and he makes it. And the Hornets lead by 6. And chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Charlotte.
They played a heads-up brand of basketball this entire game, and they've got the steals to prove it.
They've also generated a lot of points off turnovers over the course of the game tonight.
Rose can't connect. And for Charlotte, they're shooting 55% for the game so far. Rozier outside. Pass to Plumlee. Hayward outside. Takes the three. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got his 5th rebound in this one.
He's done a lot of the little things to help put them in front. I mean, but his offense has not been there for him tonight.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
Here's Rozier. After the basket by New York. Robinson with the block.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Shot is good by Barrett.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
The basket looks as big as the ocean right now. I mean, that's how easy he's making it look.
Now here's Fournier.
James Bouknight.
The Hornets making a switch here. Ball's checked in. And a switch here also for New York. Brunson's checked in. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Robinson finds Barrett. Outside Brunson. Back to Barrett. Inside. And Fournier with the basket on the assist by Barrett. Barrett's got 4 assists in the game. Coming down the stretch, it's still anyone's game.
Incredible effort and energy on both sides. These guys must be gassed.
Now here's Ball. On the wing, Rozier from outside the arc. And it's Brunson with the rebound.
Can't quite find his three-point touch in the second half yet. He had 2 in the first half, but still none since the break.
I just love the ball movement.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
4 rotations. I mean, slow help and just not enough toughness on the interior. They've got a lot to talk about.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen to his team. He focused on perimeter play at both ends. On D, he wants to prevent open looks from deep. And at their own end, he thinks they can create better shots with better ball movement. We'll see if he gets his wish. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Now here's Barrett. Back to Brunson. Pass to Randall. Fournier for 3. Second chance effort. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Ball against Brunson. Now here's Ball. Tightly guarded. Count that one. Ball's got 35 in the game.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Coach trusts him to make winning plays down the stretch. I mean, because he's shown that ability time and time and time again.
Randall, good.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
There's Ball with a 3. Good. Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Fournier against Rozier. Fournier with the bucket. And the Knicks lead by 2.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Yeah, it seems like whenever one team scores, the other comes right back with a bucket of its own.
And it's stolen by Plumlee. Washington's shot is good.
Whoa. What a huge possession. And Washington says, calm down, I got this. That's the confidence the team needs.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Now here's Ball. Oh, and they take the lead. Ball's got 41.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an crucial moments in the game.
This is why they go to the spots. I mean, they trust his judgment and ability to score down the stretch.
Outside Fournier. Doesn't go that time. Ooh, Washington with the defensive effort. Ooh, stolen by Fournier. Randall inside. Lumley on him. And it's Randall with the jam.
Well, as the game tightens up, that's when Randall seems to loosen up. Big buck.
The Hornets have gotten 6 of 12 shots to go here in this fourth quarter. The three from Ball. The offensive rebound. Count it.
At this stage of the game, the offensive rebounding and putback is massive. It feels like a 4-point swing.
Oh, yeah, that is a huge play. It looked like they had to stop until he came to the rescue.
And here are the Knicks now. The Hornets making their last shot. And that's a foul called on P.J. Washington. That'll be a second foul of the game. And 1:01 left in the fourth. Pass to Randall. Shot clock at 5. Oh, it's blocked by Washington.
Oh, great instincts there from Washington. Reading the situation, rising up despite it.
They got the rebound. Now Ball jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by Robinson. Barrett against Hayward. And there's the rejection. 24 seconds left in the fourth. Ball passes to Hayward. Laces one from 3.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
That's why they put the ball in his hand. They know they can count on him to make crucial shots.
New York calls timeout. They're losing by 4. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And they're going to have to work fast coming out of the timeout.
Well, yeah, time is of the essence. Basket and the foul, that's got to be the game plan.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Jalen Brunson.
Incredible. I mean, he found his rhythm out there tonight, and he's really let his offense come to him. He hasn't forced the issue, and because of this, it's allowed him to get into a comfort zone.
"17 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Ball against Fournier, and they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
That'll be a 5-second call. Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. They're down by 4. 9 seconds left in the fourth quarter. All right, guys, what do you think?
And they're going to have to work fast coming out of the timeout.
Yeah, time is of the essence. Basket and the foul, that's got to be the game plan.
Nine seconds left to play in the fourth. And the Knicks miss again. And so it's the Hornets who come out on top here. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end.
Yeah, get the coffee, because that's the way to close. You're going to face some obstacles in the game, but they overcame every one.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Chris Webber, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. We appreciate you tuning in tonight. So long and good night, everyone.
Real OPM business. That's for life. Hey, till it's over. Get it right.
Yeah, this come up, it been really major. My team eating like we sitting at the dinner table. I done got a couple calls from a couple labels. Now it's all eyes on me like they was watching cable. I had to come up, I really couldn't stay down. Still 10 toes with my boys from the playground. I see these haters, they really want me way down. If they not talking bread, please get up out my way now. Look, I never changed, I only had to move different. I'm like a title contender, moves made with precision. I went from losing to winning, I wanted all no precision.